Germany want to have children, but fewer and fewer are actually having them. So what's holding them back? Deutsche Welle correspondent Marie Sina joins us now from Berlin. Marie, g'day. So this study is saying that young people in Germany on average wish for about 2 children. In reality, the average German woman has less than that. Why is there a disconnect between people's plans and reality?
Well, there isn't a singular cause, but the authors of this study write that one of the reasons is the fact that people are delaying having children because of uncertainty. Uncertainty around their own financial and personal situation, but even also uncertainty around international crises like wars, like the war in Ukraine, like the COVID-19 pandemic. On top of that, younger generations and young women especially are prioritizing personal freedom, travel, stability, also financial stability. And by the time they feel secure and stable enough to have children, often the likelihood of them being able to conceive is lower. And that's not just unique to Germany. You will know this problem as well from Australia. The global fertility rate has dropped on average to less than half of what it was in the 1960s. Across the world, we're seeing birth rates below the replacement rate of 2.1 children per woman. That's the birth rate that would be necessary to sustain a country's population size. So this is really a problem across Europe, Asia, and North America, for example. The one continent that isn't seeing this dramatic drop in birth rates yet is Sub-Saharan Africa.
And so what impact are low birth rates having on Germany?
Right now, Germany has one of the oldest populations in the world, and it has fewer babies are born. That imbalance is growing. That has serious implications for the economy, especially for the labor market. Germany is facing a huge labor shortage at the moment that's weighing down our stagnating economy. Many industries here, for example, the very important manufacturing industry, the car manufacturing industry, steel, for example, in Germany, are struggling with labor shortages. The healthcare sector in Germany is struggling because as more older people also means more people in hospitals, and with fewer young people who can work as doctors, as nurses, the healthcare sector is under major strain. And then you also have social aspects where young people are moving to big cities, the fewer young people that are around, and rural areas are getting older and older, especially Eastern Germany is suffering from so-called ghost towns, which are dying out, where we are seeing only elderly people left. And that's also exacerbating other problems like the loneliness epidemic here in Germany.
And what solutions is the government looking at?
So Germany has been trying for years to address this problem of declining birth rates. And while some progress has been made, the challenge remains, really. So far, the government has introduced a number of family-friendly policies. One of the most well-known one is so-called Elterngeld. That's a paid parental leave scheme that allows couples to share up to 14 months off work, with the state covering a portion of their income. There's also Kindergeld, which is a monthly child benefit for families. And Germany has made major investments in daycare expansion. So parents in Germany have the legal right to a daycare spot for their child once their child is 1 year old. But despite these efforts, the birth rate still remains below replacement level. Why? Experts say the existing policies don't go far enough, especially for families trying to have a second or a third child. Looking ahead, solutions being discussed include encouraging more equal parenting roles so that the burden of childcare doesn't fall disproportionately on women. And that would lower the hurdle for women to decide to have children or to have more children, knowing that they won't be the main caretaker for that child. There is also a growing effort in Germany around making it easier for people to immigrate to the country to alleviate this problem of Germany's aging society. So we're trying to make it easier, make it more welcoming for people from abroad to settle here as skilled workers.
Okay, Marie Sina there in Berlin.